There's a storm brewing as we find ourselves on a Nuke. It's map number 3, ENCE and FaZe in the upper bracket final of Group A. Battling for a spot in the semi-final, Pilski. ENCE were the team that won the knife round. They start on CT side. They've been very good on the CT side in this series.
For sure.
We have a game on our hands.
Absolutely. FaZe on this T side though, going to blow open that door, smoke to Annex and straight into upper.
Very fast play from FaZe. They want to keep that tempo high after Ancient, and they do find Madden instantly. The rest of the frags, maybe not quite coming through as thick and fast as they'd have liked, but they've got enough, and it should allow the bomb plant to go down. Hades looking for damage and gets some, and the piss around is wrapped up by ENCE. Ooh, let's see what they've got cooking now.
Yeah, Hades went absolutely nuclear, CT side of Ancient, and he's already starting to get himself on a roll, up 3-0. Statistically been ENCE's best player so far in this series. And if he can get going on CT side, and in general, like you said, yeah, I feel like ENCE have won a large majority of their rounds on the CT side of both maps so far. FaZe, no bomb plant. Still going to force up, though, and give this one a crack. So we'll see if it's going to be yet again another quick one straight into upper here.
Looks like it will be, but this time Snax is ready and waiting with an MP9. He gets an assist. Dycha is there as well to lock down Hut, and that is a no entry sign being posted on the A bomb site from the CT side.
Look at that confidence from Madden, as well as Snax. Bloody hell. They find themselves in a man advantage situation. They just keep pushing, dry swing straight through the smoke, taking a door with that door player. Rops last alive, at least takes Snax down with him, so yeah, that's going to be an MP9 hitting the deck.
And this doesn't stand to lose too much, though, there. Just the MP9. Snappy's going to do the same thing, and he might catch Rops off. Eats a headshot, but he will survive. And so overall, that's a very positive-looking round for ENCE.
Going to be the save now for FaZe. Maybe a couple of upgraded pistols. Haven't really been able to get a bomb plan either of those rounds. Great opportunity now for ENCE to build up this CT economy, and whew, that's when you start to get a little bit excited, you know?
Yes. But FaZe, 100% win rate on this map. There's always going to have to be that in the back of your head. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
They're a pretty decent team. Yeah, not bad.
Pretty decent, yeah. Pretty, yeah. It's a good way of putting it. If FaZe is pretty decent, what does that make ENCE?
I mean, they got 3 Polish players, and I'm a Polish caster. What do you reckon?
So best team in the world.
Yeah. 100%.
Number 1.
Yeah. Never been a better team.
Just the reinvestment of the MP9 again for ENCE in this round. Really patient round this time from FaZe. They tried 2 fast plays into A, neither worked. And now they're going to change things up a little bit. They've got the gun round coming up next. Maybe having a bit of a chat here. Good spam from Twistzz, but actually, Snax is the king.
Snax.
Twistzz might be the prince, but Snax is the king.
Snax is my king. I'd love a bear hug from him. Be careful, Madden.
I would say ENCE is playing with a bit of fire in this round.
Yeah. I mean, if the fire or no fire, who really cares? As long as they close this one out without dropping too many guns. It's looking pretty good so far. Oh, Rops. Always good for one, this man. But MP9 gets swapped out for the A1S. So only an MP9 loss there. ENCE has done a great job getting through those first couple of rounds. They've done a great job establishing their CT economy nice and early on, so they can set themselves up for another really great CT side, hopefully. As for FaZe, first gun round for them. We'll see what their approach is going to be.
MP9 still for Snax. The man doesn't need a better weapon. He's fragging regardless. FaZe are going to look to play outer. They have pushed Dycha off the line. Good flashes coming on through. There's a little bit of damage done there, but for the most part, the real intention is to head toward the A site. Lobby control well and truly there for FaZe, but where do they go from here?
No real flashes left for FaZe. It's only just one on Brokey, who's starting to make his way on outside. They're having to swap around the positions a little bit. to be able to set themselves up for success. Hades, what a bloody off angle from this man. How has Rain won that duel? Man advantage for FaZe. A lot of these players quite bruised and battered on both sides, to be honest.
Yeah, dycha, he wanted that trade, but he wasn't given the opportunity by Rain. Pushed away now by the molly. Can't even spot Rain. How is he making this cross? Eventually, dycha will get him.
That's great info as well. Outside wall of smokes from FaZe don't really work as info denial as dycha cleans out all of outside. Only one flash and a molly to get into uppers here for FaZe.
Not a lot. Karrigan tosses that molly in, but Snax, he's not going to be denied this time. MP9, a double kill! And Snax is continuing to step up again and again and again for ENCE. 4-0 the lead, and FaZe on notice.
Him and dycha have just been impenetrable on that uppers crossfire. That's just such a beautiful start to the game for ENCE. Not only getting through the first 3 rounds almost flawlessly, but then closing down that first gun round so quickly. And a multi-frag on the MP9 adds even more cash to the bank account. ENCE's economy is absolutely flying. Buy ENCE coin immediately.
The way the stock market is going at the moment, might not be the worst investment you make this week. Just pistols out this time for FaZe. Pistols and armor. Enough to do something with, but unfortunately the util isn't really there. Hades has to go scurrying away from Z Connect. They're under a little bit of pressure here, and Brokey, he's really closing that gap. If he finds a timing here onto Hades, it could start to fall apart. Karrigan is pushing into the A bomb side, and dycha had no idea. It's going wrong for ENCE. They put in the hard yards, but now Brokey up the ladder. Surely gets a freebie onto Hades, and that's 2 picks already. Where did it go so wrong for ENCE? It was looking so good, and then in the blink of an eye around like this, and FaZe, they're in the game.
It's a completely different half now. Like, ENCE was setting themselves up for so much success, but look at that from FaZe. They win that round. They only take 2 guns over. Just the AK and the AWP on Brokey. The other 2 players didn't upgrade any weapons from just the pistols. But ENCE losing against that half-buy is going to take a massive toll on their economy. Look, they're pretty broke at this point. 1900 loss bonus, so 2 of these players on ENCE, if they drop this gun round, are going to get hard reset, and that's where FaZe can really start to close this round score.
Well, swing rounds have to be won by ENCE, and this is going to be one of them. This will be the first big one on Nuke, and that's a great start from Hades. His CT side on Ancient was sublime. 25-5 there. And if you can put together something like that again here on Nuke, it might just be ENCE to topple FaZe. dycha has been impressive with the rifle in the first 5 rounds of Nuke. Continues it into the 6th.
Oh, Rain, though, starting to turn things around. Does clean out dycha from outside. This is now pressure on Hades. Snax repositioning in towards Annex side, which may provide an opening for Karrigan to sneak out door here. FaZe just cutting sound, waiting to see if ENCE is going to make a mistake. Re-smoke on door.
Ooh, Karrigan.
He just walks straight out of it.
Snax needs to watch the line. He's not. Madden will have spotted it. And Snax is going to turn around and make sure that one is locked down comfortably.
Twistzz at the back of lobby with the bomb and Rain in lowers. They could not be more separated right now. Twistzz spotted with the bomb as well. Rain going to try and sneak up the vent here. Maybe Twistzz can flash and set him up for success.
I don't think Snax is going to make a mistake here.
Push from heart on Madden.
Cheeky little one from Madden.
ENCE just playing with so much confidence, Jordan.
As you need to be at this point in time. Snax jumps off Hut, catches Rain. 5-1 is the scoreline.
Yeah, 8-3.
That's a great response from ENCE.
Both dycha and Snax are playing super well for ENCE, and that's really important. With the prevalence of like outside pressure and timing hits in towards upper. You know, Spinks obviously being one of the better players in the world right now. So him not having your door player who provides a lot of fragging output, you need that stand-in who's filling his role to be rock solid. And so far, Snax has really not missed a beat. That's going to be ENCE stabilizing their economy after a bit of a slip up against the half-buy. Now FaZe investing everything into this round. Outside wall of smokes, and they're committing to it, leaving Rops on that lurk in towards lobby side. So far, no rotations from ENCE. Snax starts to make his way into lower. He's going to throw that util.
Rain is the only one that got across initially, but the rest of FaZe are going to be able to make that cross eventually. And so it's onto the shoulders of Snax that this round now rests for ENCE. dycha deals with Rops, the lurker up on the top side of the map. But when this smoke fades, it's Snax that has to do the job. He'll drop.
No one else is in position right now, Jordan. Madden. Oh, he pushes through the molly, but that's surely been heard.
Oh, that's huge. The player in Decon goes down, and Madden, he threads the needle behind Carrigan, drops the bomb carrier, and it looked horrible for ENCE. But all of a sudden, it swings back in their favor. Twistzz needs another.
Yeah. How many 2v4s have you seen FaZe win? The individual's just so good. Madden being cheeky with the door right now. Hades posted up on that AWP line.
ENCE doesn't need to do too much just yet. Hades needs to be very careful with his life, and dycha, he drops, but they know there's an extra player in Decon. Util was tossed out, so you'd have to imagine so. And Hades didn't quite find the timing there, but Brokey missed the shot. A chance still in the round for ENCE as they go looking for information. Wayward shots on both sides, but eventually the bomb plant may be secured now. Madden tries to deny, but Brokey lands one with the AWP.
2v4, won by FaZe again. The rounds that they're getting away with here on the T side of Nuke, they have absolutely no business winning. A half buy where they get a couple of players into some sneaky positions, and then a 2-on-4 on that lowest bomb site. ENCE is going to be kicking themselves.
Definitely.
Twistzz just 1v4, like almost 1v4 that on every angle. He's
Patience,
literally
really.
just spinning around in a circle, fighting every single line at once.
Here's a turret. It's a force buy through from ENCE. Their money was a bit weird. They managed to get 3 M4s out.
This is such a massive swing round here. Both of these teams quite broke. It's on a knife's engine outside. Flash goes over the top. Brokey gets 1-for-1s, and the spray's not good enough. Carrigan still has that one under control. At least Madden trades one back. So now in a 3-on-3.
Not for long. Snax 5-7 on the push. Can we get a King Snax round once again? Looks like his timing is pretty good.
Nah, this is looking great for FaZe. They're
Little
going
bit late.
down in toward lower. At least ENCE will be able to link up at Megaton.
I thought Madden might be in position to just hold FaZe up a step, but not the case. MP9 again. And Madden looks like he will just be caught on the timing there by Rops. So 8-4 for Snax. Going to try and improve upon that, and will be able to do so. But a 1-on-3, very tough ask, and he says he's not up to the challenge.
Yeah.
Goes for the save.
This could have been like a really one-sided half for ENCE. Couple of rounds going awry, and now FaZe are well and truly back into it, Jordan. They win this gun round, that's going to break down ENCE's economy and force them back on a single save. This is where FaZe can go into their anti-eco, build their economy up. It's already not looking too bad. Then it's going to be a close game. AWP actually found by Snax. That's huge. He's not a stranger to picking up the AWP. In a lot of his teams, he's been like a secondary AWPer that can have some big rounds. And he's playing with confidence right now, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him hold on to it instead of throwing it over to Hades, who might buy like light armor or something. And indeed, that's what they're going to do. Snax is feeling confident enough to try and make a play with it.
Nades out early for FaZe. Fast into lobby, but not into the A-bomb site just yet. They're going to use their util. Don't want to go running willy-nilly into any of the pistols, let alone that AWP.
Snax on this hut line. He could find a timing here as they rotate over towards lobby. That's the bomb dropped actually by Snax.
Ooh. Madden on the off angle as well. P250 in hand, lands 2 headshots. And Snappy goes down, but it doesn't matter. The damage is done. ENCE have the numbers. And they know where the bomb is as well. This push in from lobby. Twistzz, he looks to be all over it.
Oh, D has got an AK here.
Won't be able to put it to good use. Twistzz is looking cerebral on this map at the moment, but Hades goes hunting for him with a 5-7 and find the timing. No, what? Raw adjustment from Twistzz. He's a machine.
Robotic aim, bro. Tapping nothing but heads. Snax wondering where it all went wrong. He found such a big, impactful kill on that player crossing lobby, which just absolutely threw this round into chaos. That in combination with the crossfire on towards ramp room. FaZe going to go pick up the bomb. They might go lower.
I was going to say, what if they go B? Snacks might still win it from here. He's putting himself in a bit of a one-and-done position, though.
Nah, they're going elbow.
Yeah.
F's in chat.
Oh, that could have been something for ENCE, really.
Yeah.
But you're seeing those individual moments happen now for FaZe, and I think getting a little bit worried.
ENCE took 3 guns off of them in the last round, so taking 3 guns again keeps that economy battered and bruised from FaZe as they slowly reduce their loss bonus. ENCE is keeping the window open to pressure that economy. Maybe they win these 2 gun rounds coming up back-to-back. They can still have a bit more of a one-sided half, but I think undoubtedly it's going to be a close one. Vox sticker?
Love a good Vox sticker.
We love a Vox sticker down under.
Australia represent.
Respect.
Whose AWP is that? I want to know.
I don't know, actually.
Might be Brokey's. I think this was the dropped AWP from FaZe.
I was going to say, I think it's Brokey's.
Is Brokey a Vox fan?
It was an almost round for ENCE, right? If not for Twistzz. Twistzz just dug FaZe out of a nightmare situation with just some good aim and good positioning. And if this half remains close, it's going to force ENCE to be great on their T side of Nuke, which, look, their approach worked against Mouse. They went for a lot of uppers hits. And at least in that little content piece that we saw in the break, that seems to kind of be their style, even with Spinks playing. Saw a lot of uppers hits and then just changing up the timing, maybe diagonal outside wall of smokes into an upper hit. But I'm wondering how good is FaZe going to be at defending that. Because Mouse didn't have the firepower to deal with it, but FaZe definitely does.
Fire comes through for ENCE.
This is either going to be FaZe resetting them again and starting to run away with this half. Or this could be ENCE to pressure FaZe's economy and try to shoot for like a 7-4, and that's where they can start to make this a bit closer.
Creep through that smoke on outer for Rain. Hasn't gone down into secret just yet. It's starting to make his way through.
Oh! Great opener from dycha.
All right.
Snappy's rotated down into lower and let Hades pick up the ramp line.
Another attempt on the A bomb site from FaZe with just 4 players alive. Every time they've gone A, they've been kind of having a door slammed in their face. This time, though, might look a bit different. Twistzz making a big entry or 2 for FaZe, and they just waltz their way into the site. So lackadaisical, really. Snappy tries to challenge. He does. He finds the bomb. Nade! The timing! Rops is dead. That's beautiful. Snappy, a triple kill. And it's again on to Twistzz. How much work does this man have to do for FaZe on this map to get rounds? Every single time, it seems to be Twistzz. He's got 2 to find. Hasn't seen that cross, and it doesn't matter because Hades has it on lockdown. That is a huge round from Snappy.
Absolutely massive. He's had a couple of really impactful multi-frags in the mid-round in this series. Mirage, he was great at coming up connector and multi-fragging in mid. That seems to be a really good skill of Snappy's. He's just so great at dealing with multiple angles. Like, he's fighting so many different players in so many different positions, and you can see that, you know, the cerebral style that he has as an IGL allows him to kind of anticipate where players are going to come in and peek him from and just deal with all of them.
God, Twistzz is scary at the moment, though.
Oh, for sure.
But put him in the map and FaZe have a chance.
That is just such a huge round for ENCE. It cannot be understated. They've done a great job these last couple of rounds of just keeping FaZe's economy honest, just taking guns off of them round in, round out. And now they've been able to reap the rewards of that. They finally put FaZe in a position where they must invest all of their money into this round. And this is where ENCE can break their cash. He's going to break open that door and start making some inroads in towards upper. Splitting through Annex, that's going to be a lot of pressure now on dycha, who can't handle it. Snacks goes down on top of HUD as well.
Already a couple of good shots in from Twistzz. Difference making shots, but Madden has other ideas. Just as soon as someone steps up on FaZe, the same happens for ENCE. It's a high-stakes game, and everyone is on tenor hooks.
Carrigan, patient now in heart. Waiting to see if anyone's going to regress. Buying time for Twistzz to have some impact here. Snappy almost caught off. You could have seen that shot connecting with the head for Twistzz, but able to readjust. Madden, low HP. Carrigan takes him out. That's close range for a Tech 9, but Hades all over it.
Yeah, if Hades misses that shot.
That's it. ENCE are back in business, baby. That's the economy broken for FaZe. Now they go into the anti-eco. They can go up 8-4. It feels like Twistzz must kill everyone at the moment, which is not something you like feel like you should have to say about FaZe Clan, right?
No. That's true.
Where are the rest of the boys? What's going on?
Twistzz has a grenade and a deagle and maybe a dream. A dream that someone else is going to find some frags on this T side.
Yeah, everyone talks about the American dream. What about the Canadian dream, man?
Maple syrup and pancakes?
Being nice to people?
Hockey? Snow? I don't know. That's about the extent of my knowledge about Canada.
What about moose?
Moose?
That's a throwback.
Can't believe you've done that.
No one will get
You've just done that, and there's 80,000 people listening to you right now. Do you understand that?
I'm getting nervous now. Ooh, look at the run boost.
Hades. He's clued into it. Knows Carrigan is coming. But Twistzz, the danger man, is still lurking with the deagle, and Rain has managed to get down into secret. Twistzz is going to try that spam again. He was punished for it last time.
ENCE are taking no chances right now. Look at Rain, man. He's on an excursion. He's checking out the inner workings of the power plant.
Snacks. Doesn't need to do too much. Hades and Madden have it on lockdown. Not really a whole lot to say about this round 4 phase just yet, but Rain is perhaps ramping things up with one deagle shot. Doesn't matter.
FaZe
8th on the board for ENCE.
Yeah, FaZe now, you see a couple of players like 4 to 4.3k. They got to go down to Khalil's if they want full util or skip a couple of grenades. They're going to take another tack time out here. But it's going to take multiple gun rounds for FaZe to get back into this game here, Jordan. ENCE have done a fantastic job of dealing with a couple of slip-ups. They lost against that half-buy. They lost against the 2v4 and got their economy reset on CT, but now they're straight back into the swing of things. They've got enough cash in the back pocket to mostly replace this buy. Dycha, he would be like 2.2 if they lost this round, which is not what you'd want. They'd probably have to go for one of those weird buys with an MP9, but it would still be a buy nonetheless. FaZe a little limited on the util this round. Brokey's had to go down to Khalil to get full util on him, so let's see what their approach is going to be here.
I'm at the point where I'm feeling like it's doable for ENCE to win this series, but
I'm starting to believe.
I'm also kind of the opinion that they can't rest on their laurels right now. They cannot give FaZe a chance back into this half. They need to take as many rounds as they can, and dycha is perhaps of the same opinion as me.
He's so good at just spamming through those smokes, listening to the sound cues, playing around the footsteps. He's going to try to creep into the warehouse. Check out what kind of stock they're keeping over here. dycha falling back to the off-angle position. Brokey with the peek on towards the Annex player. Starting to make this round a little bit more complex for ENCE.
Oh, dycha. Again and again. He's just finding these cheeky picks on outer. Every single round, it seems like he's a thorn in the side of FaZe. Rops is going to try and work the A bomb side, and it looked like he was going to get a timing there, but Snacks again will not be denied. He's looking for some more. A triple for Snacks.
He's all over it. 9 for ENCE now. No bomb plant for FaZe means that they're probably down to a half buy in this round.
Forget about Jame time. What about snack time?
I'm actually a little hungry.
Good to know. We'll see if we can get you an apple. Sort yourself out. Yeah, Snacks is having a real belter in this series, isn't he? King Snacks.
Something about Snacks in NA.
13-6. 9-4 is the scoreline overall. Maybe ENCE can push this to double digits. Certainly looks like they should be able to do so. And Hades I mean, everyone on ENCE is really just performing to a fantastic level. No shots going awry, positioning is perfect, timing is great.
Yeah.
And FaZe don't have an answer right now, do they?
It feels like the synergy between Snax and dycha on Opera right now is really, really solid. And that's kind of cool because I genuinely believe that choosing Snax as a stand-in definitely has something to do with Hades and dycha being on this ENCE team.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Premier seasons and Challenger seasons where there was a whole bunch of Polish teams and they're all like mixing with each other, different lineups, chopping and changing players. So they've all played with each other at some point. Look at this beautiful buy-in here from ENCE. Still a limited util here and there for FaZe. They're going to go for this outside wall of smokes and actually commit to it down straight in towards lower, leaving Rops on the lurk.
Well, can they put the cherry on the top? That's the question ENCE is going to have to answer now. 11, it would be fantastic. And Hades, he's hitting everything at the moment. Not really much of a chance there against Rain, who knocks his block off pretty quick. Smart, snappy. A cheeky angle to hold, but he'll need to do more than that. Rops falls to Snax. 15 up for Snax in this first half. It's a 2-on-2. And the bomb's been spotted. Timing perfection from Snappy.
Gonna drop the molly straight on top of it. Snax on the rotation straight in towards lobby side.
It's Twistzz. He's got his knife out and Snax. He gets the better of him again and again. Snax can do no wrong and nor can ENCE. 11-4. Are we seeing it happen in the upper bracket final of Group A? It's something you can mull over in the halftime break. We'll be back in a sec for FaZe's redemption.
Hello everyone, Mahone here to show some of the key tactics, tendencies, and positions we should expect from FaZe's Nuke. Starting on the T side, let's take a look at the key positions, which are outside and lobby, to see who plays them. We should expect Rops as the lobby player and Rain as the outside player. The first thing we want to look out for that's more present in the mid round are these mini and hell smokes. FaZe love to throw these smokes in the mid round to draw rotations and create space for Rain to work outside. These two smokes make it difficult for the CTs because it opens up the opportunity for FaZe to be in the big garage. Next is a very special tactic we need to look out for, and it comes as a result of this smoke from Rops. This smoke lands just in front of the hut and is meant to facilitate an upper rush. As flashes are thrown from above, the smoke is meant to provide more space for the first player entering. It also extinguishes molotovs that land just outside of hut. We've only ever seen FaZe run this once. Will we see it again? Over on the CT side, when it comes to positions, we should expect Rain as the outside player, Brokey as the op towards heaven and outside, Rops as the ramp player, and lastly Twistzz and Kerrigan as the players holding the upper bomb site. Something to look out for on the CT side is Rops at ramp. He likes to mix up what he does, but when he wants to get aggressive, he usually likes to have Rain throw this flash through the smoke to allow him to push. See if you can spot these tactics and tendencies the next time you see FaZe play on Nuke.
Saw the fear in your eyes as we move through the dust. Nights turn into days, wanna die another. Under darkened skies, we await, bound to each other. But our spirits never die. Fighting as we push through the darkest times. I'll be there by your side. We arise when everything's breaking. Our souls will awaken. Our spirits never die.
It's the final half of the series between FaZe and ENCE, and we find ourselves at an interesting crossroads. ENCE, 11 rounds in the first half, but they move on to the T side, Pilski. A much more difficult side, and a side that they haven't had as much success on in this series against FaZe. So have they done enough? Is 11 the magic number for FaZe? Probably not. They'll be looking for 16.
It's like smoke in towards Annex side, trying to get some space for these T's to scale up over the top of Annex and find some kills over towards ladder base. Karrigan's seen all of that, and he's trying to make some space for himself to get back in towards elbow, but the T's are all over that position. Great flank in through from Madden.
It doesn't look like we're changing anything up in the second half here. The piss around already. ENCE are starting to rampage through it. Brokey, he did spot Snacks, but Snacks is just going to pick the pace up into the B bomb site. Does he chance a bomb plant? He will. Planting safe behind the silo. No one was even really covering him. You had Madden starting to come down from the ramp, but ballsy.
No kit. Twistzz going to try to make his way towards Decon. Snacks has made his way all the way up on top of the site.
Very hard for Brokey to clear these angles out. Twistzz might have a better chance of spotting out Snacks, but he's also now been seen and given away his position. Snacks, the dancing diva, gets on top of the silo. He'll go down, but it will not matter. It's not without cause. Twistzz on 2 HP. He's been really good on this map, but I won't give this one to him, I don't think. He's getting the headshots. It doesn't matter. ENCE will win the pistol. They'll go up to 12. And the pressure is now on FaZe, if it weren't already.
So much less that ENCE has to do on this T side as a result of winning that pistol. They've already set themselves up for success on that CT side. Watching ENCE against Mouse Sports in the opening game of this tournament here at Dallas. They do love a whole lot of uppers hits. So this is where I'm looking at players like Twistzz, who have already had a good game so far, to be on top of their multi-fragging. Outside wall of smokes here for ENCE. Know that they're playing against their anti-eco or up against a half-buy. FaZe have invested everything into this round.
Couple of MP9s involved in this round for FaZe. Throwing something against the wall, seeing if it's going to stick. At the moment, the form that ENCE is in, have to back them. Methodically working their way into the side. Good util usage and push the players off hut. Dycha and Snacks did the rest. Brokey still on the bomb site though. Has not been cleared. Luckily, Snacks pretty heads up.
Not even close. 18-7 for Snacks. What a bloody beautiful game to close out this series. He really wants to just chuck ENCE straight into the semi-finals. Now the save for FaZe. Hoping for a clean anti-eco here for ENCE. That was exactly what they needed to do in that last round. Outside wall of smokes, just waiting at lobby, seeing if there's a lobby crunch come in response to that, and they're just working the uppers bomb site, utilizing all the great utility just to minimize risk and clear out some of those annoying positions.
Outer smokes chucked in early for ENCE. They're going to look for some control into secret. Should by rights get it as well. Oh, unless Rain pulls off a bit of magic.
Going to take a bit more than that, but still a handful of deeks and upgraded pistol for Rops with armor. It's not a round you can take for granted for ENCE. This is exactly the kind of round that FaZe needs to win to try to come back into this game. ENCE still a little split up. Couple players in lobby. Dycha's at secret.
Do not falter here, ENCE. It would make your job a lot more difficult. Deagles, they're dangerous. Rain a double already, and Brokey chimes in with one as well. It means Dycha and Snacks now the weight of this game on their shoulders. But these two have been very impressive indeed. Snacks almost able to get the better of Twistzz. The grenade won't be able to catch up to him, but Dycha at the very least has outers on lock, and it's down to B they go.
Snacks going straight down there. Pressure from heaven.
No.
They've caught Dycha in transition. Now that's a Galil available for Brokey here. Snacks putting the bomb down.
Once again, we ask for more from Snacks. Sets himself on the line. Did Twistzz spot him out? It doesn't matter. A headshot, and King Snacks will not be denied. 14-4. ENCE go one step closer.
That was just the half buy from FaZe though. Not even a half buy, just going for a handful of deagles, and you can see even in a bit of a rougher game from some of the individuals here on FaZe, they can still make a round like that. Super scary for ENCE. But synergy between dycha and Snacks, super on point there, and of course Snacks is good for a 1v2 clutch. Have you seen this guy before? Bloody hell. This is outside smokes for ENCE. Rain's been one of the better outside players in general. He was fantastic in this position at the major.
Time's running out for FaZe. They need to do something, and they need to do it now. The rifles are out, and Twistzz is out. Rain's there as well. 2 openers in the round. You have to think it's FaZe's now to lose, but is there still some magic to happen? Hades down the vent would have been heard. Carrigan will deal with that easily.
Yeah. Down onto Snacks and Snappy. Snacks good for 1. Picks up that player at Annex. That means it's only Twistzz on the site here. Rops is very far away in towards ramp room. Carrigan's in lowers.
Snacks 22 and 7. Can he do it again?
Oh, he knows he's got some time here, so he's actually going to go down towards lower and have a little bit of a look around.
Take the one-on-one against Carrigan. Bring it back to 2-on-2. Snappy, though, has to get the bomb down the vent if that's the route they want to take.
The timing.
Well, now they know where Carrigan is. They might be able to isolate this duel. Force the 2-on-1. Snappy's going to drop, and Carrigan will too. 27 seconds, and now the pace has to pick up for ENCE. They're into the B site already. Snappy clearing it out. Bomb plant, sure to go down in just a second, and it's an open plant as well. Ballsy stuff, but it gives them options.
No kids.
Snappy, 22 HP. He's spotted out by Rops, and Snacks died to Twistzz. Anti-climax, but FaZe have their first round in the second half.
Yeah.
And they'll need to build off it.
They're all over that play, and that's something that ENCE like to do a lot from watching their game against Mouse. There's outside wall of smokes with dycha on the lurk, and then just try to hit a timing into upper, either off an exec or a contact plate. They're going to be very heavily focused on this upper site. So like I said, that's where you need to see Carrigan and Twistzz be super on point holding things down. Attack timeout here for ENCE really early. They've still got 2 in the back pocket for the rest of this half. But they don't want to take any chances. Snacks, T-side ult instead of Hades.
I mean, they've still got time to toss that around, don't they?
I wouldn't be surprised if he kept it, to be honest. Where's his
He's
spawn?
got the spawn. He's got the front spawn.
Okay, so he's got the front spawn. He might want to try to pick a player outdoor or get quickly into Heart and pick someone on the cross on Rafter. Outside boost is a possibility as well. This is going to be a very important round here. You can see both of these teams very low on economy. 1.9 and 2.4 loss bonus respectively. Whoever loses this round is going to be broken.
Look
if
at
it's
him go.
FaZe,
Oh, look at
they're
him
not going
go!
to be able to hold that.
Doesn't land the shot. Second guessed himself. He would have just held that line. Turns away from the flash. But he'll lose his teammate. And the bomb's out in no man's land. How on earth has that happened?
Yeah.
That's the worst case scenario for ENCE. Rain is above the smoke, playing the one way to kill. Perhaps line up too. He was spotted. Smoke started to fade. But it's not going to matter. Brokey in that position is just a little too cerebral.
Pick from Snacks though.
Twistzz is 1 HP too.
Nice little B-hop to recover the bomb, but it's only for a second. Carrigan, perfect timing. Sneaking up secret there. dycha now in a 1-on-3. Knows Carrigan's position. Knows that Twistzz was in upper. And he knows that Rops is a ramp player.
Take the 1-on-1 against Twistzz, but it won't matter. 1 HP. 1 HP wonder.
Okay. FaZe are back into it, Jordan. It's a long road,
It's a
but
stretch.
they break ENCE's economy. Then next gun round, ENCE's... Oh, Snappy buys up. So they're going to force, actually, because they know next round they're not going to have a great buy anyway. Next round's going to be like AK with limited util.
These are the scariest kinds of rounds, aren't they? You've got nothing to lose if you're ENCE.
So this is ENCE trying to take a bit more of a longer term approach and just stack up their loss bonus more. The reset potential of this round is huge. They're going straight into upper here.
They are smoked down on top of that Molotov, but Madden's already lost his life. Twistzz is holding strong. And the rest of ENCE are just stalled in hut, in lobby. And they line up. Twistzz making it look easy.
Yeah. You know, it's highlighting him as a really, really key player. He was already having a great game on the T side, a couple of really big impact rounds from him. And now as that uppers anchor, like I said, this is where FaZe want to be putting their focus. And ENCE a lot of the time loves those uppers plays. So Twistzz being super on point right now in terms of the multi-frags is exactly what FaZe needs. ENCE now just going to take a single save, back to the drawing board, but after this single save, they're going to be full loss bonus with a 14-8 lead, which means every bomb plant means another gun round for ENCE.
Still a very long way to go for FaZe, but they're starting to put the pieces of the puzzle together here on the CT side. We'll need to see more before we start to feel confident about their chances of making it to a map victory or an OT. And Brokey is certainly having some problems on outer. Lots of good flashes landing. We'll get out alive. We are talking about the #1 team in the world, the team that not a week ago won the major. So we cannot count FaZe out just yet.
Oh,
and when Twistzz,
so sharp,
he's
man.
27 and 14 at the moment.
Yeah.
We talk about King Snacks.
I mean,
Twistzz is going one better right
he's
now.
literally hard carrying FaZe. It shouldn't be something that's necessary. A lot of quiet players in the server right now.
Yeah, definitely.
First of many, many, many buys that ENCE have. Their calling on T-side was really good against Mouse in the opening game of this tournament, so I'm hoping that they're going to be able to come up with a solution. Snappy's good for it. Let's see what their approach is going to be to start things off here. A lot of util being juggled outside of lobby initially. Outside wall of smoke being invested.
Tell you what, if nothing else, Twistzz is doing his best to ensure that there will be a North American in the semi-final. Not prepared to go down just yet. Guns out though for ENCE.
Yeah, a couple players sneaking down in towards lowers. Madden's still here at Squeaky side, and you've got Snacks throwing some util here towards this uppers. Trying to set up Madden for an ability to go down the vent. Maybe creep out for a pick.
Oh, I thought Madden was going to go through on the timing, and he almost did. Twistzz got the reload off, though. Everything he touches turns to gold, just like his AK skin. It's a player advantage for FaZe again, and to be honest, it probably should have been for ENCE.
But ENCE still have a decent position here. They've got full control of lowers. They can make sure that no one rotates down the vent, and they've got Snacks as this contingency plan on the lurk. I've seen many rounds on the T side with this lowers control still be won by the T side team.
Plan's going to go down. Another open plan. Snacks in an engagement. Has already caught Carrigan. He's going to go back up the ladder, and it's going to take a long time to sniff him out. Brokey's having a look. He knows he's up on T-roof.
Look at where FaZe are at right now. They're heavily rotating through Secret. It's going to be quite hard for them to get down the vent with dycha in there.
Oh, timing. Maybe not going to favor dycha here, but he's been covered off well by Hades, and he can turn his full attention to the ladder. Why has he done that?
It's fine. Round's already over. That's going to be the 15th for ENCE. That's series point.
There was a molly at the bottom of vent. That's why he's done that.
It's fine.
14-8 is very quickly going to turn to 15, and ENCE are now 1 round away from the semi-finals of IEM Dallas, and a victory over FaZe in a best-of-3 with a sub.
Yeah, Polish boys are coming up huge for ENCE. Cannot be understated. That multi-frag in the vent was huge. dycha was under a lot of pressure there. He's getting collapsed upon from Secret side. Multiple players trying to come down the vent. They didn't feel comfortable going towards that megaton area, that ramp side. Maybe thought Snacks might wrap through ladder base late. Last chance here for FaZe. Still got pretty decent economy, so even if these rounds get close, they can continue buying up without too many issues. Looking like ENCE is setting up for this wall of smokes.
There's it all over for FaZe. Has not come together. 100% win rate on this map, and they're not getting there right now. 15-8. It's ENCE's game to lose now. Rain, however, gives them a little bit of a helping hand in this round, and Brokey, having now spotted the bomb, means it's probably not over yet for FaZe. Twistzz is looking for more, hunting for 30. He's not going to get it. Madden and Snacks combined for 2. Equalizes the numbers.
Snappy's in Narnia right now.
CTs are very isolated as well.
Yeah. Snappy's going to go for this rotation over through ramp side. Snacks taking his time. walking through outside. Oh, that's just an anti-timing for Rops. I don't think Snacks ever checks behind him here.
Does Rops check, though?
I don't think either of them have any incentive to check it. So I think Snacks is just going to be able to walk behind Brokey here, and that should probably be the round.
It's really bad news for Brokey, but he's still got the spider senses tingling. He turned around for a moment, but it was a moment too soon. And Snacks, once again, he's going to thread the needle. This guy has come up
Surely
absolutely
he knifes.
massive for ENCE. Ooh, nerves and jitters starting to get to us maybe, but Snacks locks it down, and Rops now, who's been having a really rough map, needs to step up for ENCE. They're going to go quickly down toward B. It looks like Rops has called it. He might be able to win this. 1-on-2, 10 seconds. They just have to speed up, and Rops misses the first shot. Snacks gets the bomb down. It looks like he's got it done. He does. Snappy finishes it off. It's 16-8. FaZe is down. ENCE stonks are rising as they go through to the semi-final.